Hi everyone, my name is Ashley, executive producer from Vampire Academy, the officially unofficial fan series. We're doing a live Q&A today with a very special guest star reading our questions for us. You can't meet her just yet because she's a surprise, but she's right here and she's going to be reading our questions. If she can read my handwriting, that is. It's very unlikely that she can read my handwriting.
I have to write it above it. Translation.
It's something.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, is that Gake?
Yeah, that was the person who's...
Or Gake?
I have no idea what the actual pronunciation of that is.
He or she asks, will it follow the books just a few or one, or will it just be in the same universe with the same people?
That's interesting. The Vampire Academy series is going to be with the same characters from St. Vladimir's. In the first season, we're exploring mostly the first book, but we're bringing in some characters from the second book, some characters from later books, especially toward the second half of the season. We're covering some stuff from Frostbite, but it is all from the same universe. A lot of where we're getting our ideas are from the universe that's already been written. We're not making up a lot of stuff. I know that I'm writing stuff, and there are some changes that have had to be made because of filmability and everything, but we are mostly keeping to the books.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's Frappuccino or Frappuccino?
Frappuccino.
Frappuccino.
This is right. It's adorable.
The thing that happened to Mason, is it going to happen?
That was my favorite question when I read it. So this thing happens to Mason. I don't like doing spoilers, but I think the funniest thing was when I got that message, it was obvious that she's read the books, and she knows I've read the books because I'm writing this, and so we both know the thing that has happened to Mason, and yet neither of us have the ability to say what happens to him. And the thing is Mason's death. He dies in, book 2. That was a decision early on when I was writing, of having to decide whether or not I was going to keep it. When you're writing, when you're writing an adaptation, you have a good ability to keep a balance of, I am like a god in this universe and I can make anything happen I want, and also, but there's a book series, it already has events, it already has a following for a reason, and I am making this for the fans of the books, so there's that. So, the decision was a really, I can't tell you if I did it or not, because that's not fair, but, it was a decision I lingered on for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, I always go back and forth with it, and I'm like, I don't know if I made the right decision, but I think I did.
I'm sure you did. Do you want me to go ahead and skip that one and come back to it?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to write that one early.
All right. How did you come up with the idea for the series? That is from Elizabeth.
The fan series was an idea of, I'm a film major and I really wanted something to do this summer. And I was like, I knew that as a student I had the ability to use a lot of the school's equipment. And I knew I had a lot of talented friends on set or on campus and everything, including actors and everything that I could use. And I really wanted to try a book to movie adaptation because I'd seen fan series, specifically Pierre Ford's Maximum Ride series, which was absolutely amazing. That really inspired me to be able to make this. And when I got the idea, I told people, and the fact that they didn't immediately say that's insane, that's probably the biggest reason.
You're insane. We can't do this. Where are we filming, and how does it affect the stories we'll be able to tell?
We're filming at my university mostly. I think we might be filming a little bit on a different campus and on different locations, but for the most part, we're filming all 8 episodes onto on this campus, which is in North Georgia in the United States. So, and we're filming in June. So I don't know if you know about Georgia weather, but it's really, really hot. So when I decided I wanted to bring things in from Frostbite, there was a lot of decision making of how much I could keep because there was no way to film a ski resort.
Not in Georgia. Not on your life.
Like, never. So it was like a snowy ski resort in the middle of winter, and I'm like, I can never film that, but I can take scenes from it, and I can take characters and ideas from it and put them into a different world. So most of the season, if I'm not mistaken, all the season except for a couple of scenes take place on the campus of St. Vladimir's. And that was a decision because we have no budget. We can't really go film other places. And it was just, it was also an aesthetic decision in the series. You know, it's called Vampire Academy. And so, like, it was a decision to take place at the Academy as much as possible.
When are we going to get cast news?
Oh, casting news. Yay. Casting news. So I've been getting this question a lot. And there's a... We have a surprise for you today, but I'll get there in a second. Casting comes kind of like halfway through pre-production, and we're not there yet. So we're still like, you know, polishing off the scripts and doing scheduling and getting the crew together, and then we're doing casting coming soon. So we don't really have anybody in mind for those roles, for most of the roles yet, but we do have one of the roles cast, and she's here with us. She is our special guest star, and she gets to come over here and sit with us now. And meet.
Hi.
This is Ashley Lynn Blair. She's going to be playing our Vasilisa Sabina Ray Dragomir. I'm so excited because she's an amazing actress, and
Aww.
She is, though. She's an amazing actress. She's really talented, and she's got a lot of like connections and everything in the Atlanta movie scene. So that's been like really helpful for us. So why don't you tell everybody who's watching this later and the one person who's actually watching on the live Periscope. I know we have fans like all over the world, so like I know like half of them are asleep right now and are gonna watch this on YouTube later. So tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm going to be playing Liza, and I'm so excited about that. I get like the best package. I'm a princess and a vampire, and I can control an element that not everybody gets. That's like super exciting. So I can't wait to get started on that. I can't wait to start seeing who the other cast members are going to meet too.
So we did have a question from a fan out there who was asking specifically about Lissa. What are you most excited for in playing Lissa?
Well, Lord, there's so much. I mean, I love her character. I love how there's an arc to her story, and I just can't wait to start getting into the psychology of this character and just like what's going to happen. I'm still reading the books. I'm going back and trying to learn more about the character, and I'm really liking it so far. So I can't wait to. And I've seen some of the scripts. They're looking good, you guys. They're going to be great. Don't you worry. It's in great hands.
I hope they don't turn out to be as bad as I think they are. But
no.
So.
And I don't say that about every writer. Like, I love her writing. I don't like editing some people's work, but I love reading her work. It's always surprising and really good.
So I know you guys probably have a few more questions. So just like comment on the video, keep tweeting us. We have a Tumblr, a Twitter, a Facebook, and a YouTube up. So, and an email. You can find our email on our Tumblr social links website. So if you have more questions for us, especially for your Lissa, now that you know who she is, and we're so excited for her, just send in your questions. We love answering. And I'll get you her social media as soon as possible so you can bother her to death. Because I know you guys are really excited and have a lot of questions for her being our first cast member, and you want to be able to follow her through our production process. So I will get you guys some social media stuff from her soon. And I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So
great meeting,
guys.
Bye. Bye.